Hello, friends. Welcome to Jamaica 411. Thank you so much for stopping by, as usual. Before we begin, I would like to ask if you would be so kind as to share this video, as well as like the video if you do, and subscribe. So let me begin now. This is going to be a very difficult video. It's another video chronicling the ongoing saga at the Hanover Municipal Corporation. I'm about to play for you a video of some recordings of a discussion between Comrade Craig Oates, and the mayor of Lucy, Mayor Sheridan Samuels. Now, it is not something that means much to you and I, but it is possible that the police may have an interest in what is being said. I cannot say for sure, but you have a listen and you judge.
Well, listen to yourself as a mayor, Lucy. Big mayor, and listen how may talk to you. Here you the baba round. It's simple. Just answer the question. Did you tamper with your phone? Did you buy a new phone on the day that the Mocha people raided the Hanover Municipal Corporation? Did you? Were the numbers transferred to the new phone and the other original phone that you had discarded? Was the phone that the number was transferred to given to the Mocha people and the other one not given? Answer those questions. That's all that is needed. Just answer those questions and everything else will be fine. Answer it. Just answer those questions because it is sad. It is so very sad. Me see I try cozy up to what the name to the people PNP people in Kingston leadership. And then, me no know, like, you did try to be very nice with me. But, you know, I can't speak these things on the phone. What do you mean? When you are talking truth, you speak it anyway, my brother. You speak it anyway. God no love ugly. And remember the reasons why I left the municipal corporation. So answer these questions, madam. Answer the question. These are questions. I don't want to come out and say X. You answer the question. I'm certain, say. As a matter of fact, I not listen. I listen. I wait for your response.
So Craig is expressing here an alarm that Mayor Sheridan Samuels should be cozying up, as he described it, to the leadership of the People's National Party. And you will hear why later on, because there were certain problems being created for the mayor. And it was by persons within the People's National Party, according to the reports. And Mayor Samuels even threatened to sue because he said he knew the individual. So it is a very alarming thing for Craig to see him cozying up to the same leadership who, through their agents, their Rise United agents in Hanover, would have been responsible for trying to smear the mayor, as the mayor described it. I'm now going to play for you another recording between the mayor and Craig Oates, where Craig is asking the mayor some serious questions. Listen.
That wasn't the work day when they said that wasn't the day. The day when you come up on my place, I'm not gonna use my yard. You came up to my place on the day. When you come up on my just hold on, give me a chance to talk. No, make me shout. Just give me a chance to talk. Well, I know. Did you drive up to my place in Sandy Bay? Correct. Me just ask you if you drive up on my place in Sandy Bay. Listen to me. No, me just ask you a question because you make it sound like me a liar. Did you not you drive up on my yard in Sandy Bay? All right. You me say no, but well, I know if that is what you're saying, you drive up in my yard, and when you drive up in the yard, did you check? Did Biffy and Crowbar not change over the number for your phone? Did they not change it? Correct. No, me just ask you if them never change it. Did Biffy, well, I know, Worm, you see anything what you say right now? You see, after this, it are going to determine what me do. May I ask you one question for the sake of you? Did Biffy and Crowbar change over your number? Yes or no?
We don't want to get enough conversation like this on our phone.
But if me hear talk, why? Worm, you know why me can't get in a conversation with this upon the phone? Because when they were doing it right there and then, I was recording you.
So there you go. This is a very serious allegation which may get the mayor into trouble. The allegation seems to be that he had switched the phone, and when Mocha asked him for his phone, he gave him a different one. The mayor, of course, may have his own reasons why he didn't want the authorities, or anybody else for that matter, to have his original phone. Of course, you know, there are ways and means that the phone, even if you delete stuff on it, that it can be recovered. So what Craig seems to be suggesting that happened, and he says he has a recording of it when it was taking place. Some fellow he called by nickname, and said that he was the one that did the job for the mayor at his home, Craig's home in Sandy Bay. So what it seems to be that he's saying is that the mayor has a particular phone, and he bought a similar phone to the one that he had. He then deleted the information on the original phone and transferred the rest of the information on the second phone. And this was how he was able to hide the information that he had on the old phone, the original phone. He clearly didn't want anybody else to have access to, including the authorities. Now let me hasten to clarify this. I have no idea what information was on that phone. It could be personal information, and the mayor may have had his reasons why he did not want the authorities, the various government agencies that came on, raided the municipal corporation and asked for the phones of all the various persons. And it does not necessarily mean that anything that he had on it was criminal in nature. I just want to make that clear. But at the time when Mocha asked for that phone, if subsequent to Mocha asking for his phone, he went and bought a second phone and transferred whatever information on that phone and handed it to them, then he may well find himself in a spot of bother with Mocha and the other authorities that were investigating corruption allegations at the Hanover Municipal Corporation. So let's go back a little to the allegations that were made in October of 2020, the videos that were put out by persons unknown. The mayor said it was a smear campaign. Then I'll let you listen to what Craig had to say, which I previously recorded, and then I'll have something to say at the end. Listen up.
Sources have told Nationwide News that the other entities involved in the raid of the Hanover Municipal Corporation were the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC, and the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, MOCA. It's understood they also took documents with them. The raid by the Integrity Commission was confirmed by Chief Executive Officer of the Hanover Municipal Corporation, David Gardner, who was not able to say who the other entities were. Efforts to reach Mayor of Lucy, Sheridan Samuels, who has been at the center of a number of allegations which led to the start of the investigations, proved futile. On Monday, the mayor had called on the Ministry of Local Government to undertake an investigation into the allegations of nepotism in the awarding of contracts by the corporation. A media conference was called to address the issue of two videos circulating on social media in which the narrator made claims about one of the mayor's relatives and millions of dollars in contract work issued by the municipal corporation over a 4-year period.
It appears to me to be the work of a person who deliberately seeking to undermine me as the next local government elections approach. So The next local government election is in the year, and as such, persons are going out there to do that, to smear me, try to, make persons looking down on me. Think it when we know that we have not done anything wrong, we have been following the guidelines and everything.
In September, the mayor threatened legal action in relation to another set of allegations. In a message being circulated within the PNP, allegations were made linking the mayor to $5 million from the coffers of the corporation. The author of the message alleged that the money was shared up to fight the outgoing Member of Parliament Ian Hales and the PNP. Mayor Samuels addressed the allegations and denied wrongdoing.
No money was taken from the Hanover Parish Council. You cannot go around and, accusing people, defaming people, and think you will get away from it. We have the screenshot for it, and we are going to sue. Lawsuit coming up. We don't know nothing about what was created.
Tona Thomas for Nationwide News.
Mr. Mayor, also be prepared to inform the people of Jamaica where you were on election day 2020 with about 20 or so people in Eastern Hanover and Hopewell in particular, around the drive, where you campaign against the PNP. When I go around, yes, you were campaigning against Ian Hills and the PNP right there and then with a crowd of people, like a phone, like a call center.
Thus began the troubles of Mayor Sheridan Samuels. September, a rumor began to go around that he sabotaged his own party and its candidate Ian Hales. That was the allegation that was going around. This was in September, and as you recall, in September of 2020, the 3rd of September in fact, the general election was held. Ian Hales lost his seat, and in order to explain why he lost the seat, somebody started to pass around this rumor that the mayor was responsible. Now, we had Craig Oates confirming, or at any rate, reiterating the allegations and gave location where he said the mayor and others were making calls. Calls like they were operating a call center. That's what Craig Oates said. Now, here is the question, Jamaica. Is this where Mayor Sheridan Samuels' problem started? Do we recall hearing Mayor Samuels' name mixed up in anything before? I certainly don't recall. But Jamaica, here is the most interesting thing. Somebody went through all this trouble to malign the mayor, to expose what they thought would have been corruption allegations, because the risers needed to get rid of him in revenge for him having cost them a seat. That is the Ian Hill seat. And yet, they put him back in the Caldwell division. What could have caused that? What would have caused the risers to have a sudden about turn regarding the mayor? This is not their style. Not their style at all. So something fishy seemed to have gone on there. Is it possible that the mayor, being the mayor, have some kind of information that could assist the police or whoever it is that is investigating the matter concerning Ian Hales, which they seem to have been stumped on? I do believe last year, January, the court threw out Ian's appeal. I'm not sure if there's another appeal. But is it possible that the mayor has something to share? Now, as I said before, I'm not the one to be telling the police and the authorities what to do. They're certainly not interested in anything that any of us has to say. However, if I were they, I would be interested in contacting the mayor once more, reopen the case if it is closed or in abeyance, and ask him first of all about the switching of his phone. Now, this piece of information is breaking news. Yes, I may not have broken it like breaking news, but it is breaking news. This may well be the first time they've heard the allegation that the phone that the mayor handed over to them was not the original phone. And in the process of asking him about his phone, it may be helpful if they ask him also about whatever information he may have that could assist them with their corruption investigations against Ian Hills. And I have a feeling that that stumped case that they now have may be flung wide open. Everything depends on how the authorities choose to play. They either play hard and fast and arrest the mayor if they have something to arrest him on, or they make a trade. Who to tell? The mayor may have a lot of things to tell them. I don't know. But since these various government authorities, investigative bodies, seems to think that they're investigating their own private business and we should mind our own business, let me end this video and say thank you so much for stopping by. As usual, share the video, subscribe if you think it's interesting and you like it. Give me the thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. War good.